All right, good morning. We've basketed 8 pigeons for Port Denison, which is around about 350 kilometres to here. You'll see there's a little bit of drizzle coming through now, but I have been watching the reports and checking it prior to basketing the birds, and looks like the rain, well, it's not really rain, just like slight drizzle, bit of cloud, as you'll see out there. It's sort of around the metro area, so not too bad. The birds, in theory, should be pretty good. Not too much wind, but a bit of cloud, so hopefully they can navigate through that. I've just finished setting up the clock and I've tested it, which is really good. So I've only basketed 8 birds, which are basically like the 2 blacks, my 2 hop auction birds with the recessive reds. I was thinking about holding them back, but I thought, you know what, we'll just keep them going a little bit longer. Just because I want to see what kind of substance some of these young birds have got, and I only put 8 in because I've still got a few more. I want to span them out to get a few more races in at least. Not too much else is going on. It's been pretty busy this morning. The Pattaya birds made it to Pattaya, so both those birds, Kaya and whatever the other one is, it's Aboriginal for kangaroo, they're both now at Pattaya. This is all tested. The Meadow one loft birds had a toss, 73 kilometers, and looks like there was 29 birds actually that broke away from the rest of them, and in that 29 we had 4, and one of them that's doing quite well at the moment is Zeta, and Zeta is not the same bird that we bred here. So what happened is we had 3 birds get sick about 6 weeks into being at Meadows, and then 2 of them didn't recover. So that was Zeta and National Kid. So we replaced them. So someone actually bred me those 2 birds in Melbourne, dropped them off for me, which is Jason, so thank you. So those 2 birds are not the ones we've seen in the video when we had them over there. So Zeta, not my bird, different ring on it, but doing really well on my team, and that's Klaas's bird that he is flying, and he lives in Belgium. So pretty exciting for him because that bird is looking really good. She's been in the top 25 or so a lot of the tosses, which a lot of people say it doesn't really mean anything, but I just think that's like a local racing mentality, because when you're one loft racing, for me it's really good to see the birds that will get out of the basket really quick, they get in the mob, and then they go home really quick and they trap really quick. And you know, that's what we're looking at the moment. That's what I am gauging, that bird so far is doing that really well. And still, we're not at a long distance, but you know, she's already ticking boxes. That's the boxes I like to see too. Birds that are smart and they're switched on, and they know that as soon as that door opens, they got to get in that first pack and they need to get moving, which they've done today really well. So we had 4 in the top 129 that come back, and then there's a few more still in the top 500 or something. So out of 1,500 birds, they're doing pretty well on the tosses. They're still there, so I can't really complain too much. So what we'll do now, it's going to be quite a slow, tough race today too, I think, just given that there's a little bit of clouds and that. But yeah, enough talking. Let's just get ready and wait for the birds to come home, and then we'll have a bit of a look later on. So yeah, really busy morning actually with pigeons, but we'll see how we go. Hopefully one of the blacks, I want to clock one of the blacks I think today. Again, it's 129 birds. There was 129 birds that broke away. I said 29 for some silly reason, but just a lot going on this morning. While I'm waiting for the birds too, I do have babies in here. There's some on the floor there that we need to bring across and start weaning out as well. So there's a few things I need to do this morning actually. You'll see all the babies over here. These ones are ready to wean. There's probably a few more in there as well. So I'm not really breeding a lot. There's just 5 or 6 that are ready to come across now. You'll see that these 2 big cocks we've got as well. Keep talking about them, they're doing pretty well. Their brother was clocked this morning as well in another race in Victoria. So he's been the clock bird or landing with the clock bird every race. So I'm really excited to see how his brother and him actually perform too. But these Melbourne birds, I got to tell you, they're pretty good. They are some of the better birds in my Meadow one loft race at the moment performing. So really excited to see what we'll do with them next year. So yeah, I'm going to wean some birds out, and let's just wait, because could be a long day I think. All right, well, today was not a very good day at all. A few people got birds, a lot of people didn't. I'm sure my birds are going to turn up tomorrow. It's about at 4 o'clock now, and the earliest bird I know that was clocked was just before 1 o'clock. So we're definitely not in the money with that. So I think the birds will probably come back tomorrow. Generally, that's what they do. Hey, this hen thinks she's paired up with me. Is that what she's doing? I don't have a lot of cocks around here. Huh, that's so funny. She's a really funny hen, that one. She's a beautiful little hen, this one. Oh yeah, she does think she's paired up to me. This is a problem when I don't have enough cocks to share around. She wants to pair up with me. Interesting enough, I am going to pair her up soon anyway. I was going to pair her up with Leo, but looks like she's got a little bit more interest in me. Come here. The kid's going crazy in the background. Got a little bit of rain coming now, so yeah, it will be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully the birds do come back. Now where's she gone? Here she comes. Here she comes again. Funny little hen, this one. She's very special actually. She's one of the birds I'm interested in breeding from. She was bred for me for stock, and beautiful little hen, this one. So I'm just shocked. I thought we would have got something back today. I sent the 2 black ones. They were very, very good in those hard races. This race wasn't as hard as the other one, and we got birds home. So I had the ugly hen in there as well, and she didn't come back, which is really interesting because she is always reliable. She's not fast, but she's always there. So yeah, I don't know what happened today. It's very odd. So it was a very funny race. I don't know, I'm very shocked. I've never seen do that before, but I thought we would have got some birds home. That's all I'm saying, a little bit, just a wee bit shocked. Did manage to bring the birds in here, wean them out. They're all in the perches. I have put some little nest bowls in the corner for them, but none of them are interested in it. They're straight onto the perches, so it's really good to see. But you know, we'll get there one by one. We do need a lot more time. The birds need more time, like, to work around these falcons. It's just very difficult out here. So yeah, what can we do? Like, our meadow birds are doing really well. It kind of shows you that, you know, there is good birds here, but given the time, they just need time. And that's what we seem to struggle with here with the falcons and loft flying. But it's going to be very interesting. Let's see how tame this little hen is. Come on. Hey, come here. That's so funny. She's the second hen that I've actually had that's tried to pair up with me, which is such a good show of character too. So I'm really, really keen to pair her up. So when I'm going to let Leo do one more round, and I'm going to pair up with this little hen here, because I'm pretty sure her half brother was a clockbird today from one of the races as well. So they're, like I'm saying, those Melbourne birds are doing really, really well. So I do want to get a few more of those in the team. But yeah, tomorrow we'll have a better update. Hopefully I'll get a few birds home. But yeah, it's a tough one today. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. See you, mate. I'm going to have to give her a name, I think. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on.